Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football, and before I begin everything, I just have to give a round of applause to KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. Yes, ASANTE Kotoko emerged triumphant against Coton Sports, the GAROUA, and they are now in the money zone. That is the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup. Welcome back to Sahara Football. I'm going to do some reaction. We'll hear from the coach, we'll hear from the fans, we'll see the fans' celebrations after the game was over. We'll also look at the Betway 14 tournament that took place between Adriana Stars, Liberty Professionals, Mediama SC, and the eventual winners Ashanti. We'll look at that as well, and we'll look at other things pertaining to the Kotoko clash. Coton Sports are going to protest. They feel KWAME BONSU was ineligible to play for KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko and will be writing a complaint to CAF, and so many other things. As usual, if you are new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell to get more updates on videos I post onto the channel. So yesterday, KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko took on Coton Sport, the GAROUA, in the second leg playoff of the CAF Confederations Cup. The winner would get the chance to be in the group stages, which is popularly known as the money zone of the CAF Confederations Cup, and a chance to win the trophy. Yes, from this stage there were 16 teams left and a chance to win the big trophy this year. And ASANTE Kotoko, after a 3-2 victory away in Cameroon, they managed to beat Coton Sport, the GAROUA, in a scintillating display. I really enjoyed the clash, and the fans were immense. They almost filled the stadium, but it had been a while I've seen crowds like that at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It was a sight to behold. We'll be looking at that, and we'll be looking at a whole lot of things also in that game. Now, funny thing, before the start of the game, you can see here in your video here of a bird. This bird was flying up in the sky, a white dove, actually a white dove flying up in the sky, and it landed on the Kotoko bench eventually. That was before the game end. Many felt this was a good omen for KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. I don't know what you think about that, but that is what happened before the game. A white dove, you can see it flying here and landing eventually on the Kotoko bench. I think that should have been the sign for Coton Sports, and they should have seen it coming, but it's still football, anything can happen. Now, KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko beat Coton Sports, the GAROUA, 2-1. Goals from Maxwell Bako, a beautiful goal from Maxwell Bako, and also a goal from Captain Amos Frimpong was enough to see the Kotoko players get through to the next day. They beat Coton Sports 5-3 on aggregate. The Cotoners pulled one back later in the game, but that was not enough to see them come back and progress in the group stages. Now, the second goal by Maxwell Bako was one big goal. Let's go have a look at Maxwell Bako's goal for ASANTE Kotoko against Coton Sports. What a goal by Maxwell Bako. See, with his left foot, I think most of his teammates even thought he was going to cross that ball. They didn't think he was going to try to shoot, but the keeper, as you can see here, was off his line. The keeper was off his line, so Maxwell Bako just took the short cross. I don't know whether it was a mixture of both, and bang, into the net the ball went. And that guy has been doing a lot. Like, he scored away in Cameroon, if you can remember, and he is continuing his exploit here in KUMASI last Sunday. So ASANTE Kotoko coach CK.ACKUNNOR'S, as you can imagine, was obviously excited with the win. A few of the fans too were excited with the win. We'll hear from them, and we'll see the atmosphere after the game. So we are going to listen to the coach of KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko, that's CK.ACKUNNOR, and we'll also have a listen to some of the fans after the game and the atmosphere at the entrance of the Baba Yara Stadium after the game. So let's go take those and come back to talk about a lot more things.
We went to Coton Sports with an idea of trying to win the match before the second leg, because we've seen them on video in their previous matches, and we thought it wise to go there and win. And the idea we had worked for us. The boys were fantastic. They were unbelievable, especially in the first half in Coton Sports. And today was for us to continue with the formality. We needed to keep the ball more than we did in Cameroon, and they were good. They were very, very good. First half was good, second half was good, and impressive performance.
We are very excited. Sure. The boys did well. They played their heart out. They did it for the fans. They did it for Conti boys and Katanga boys. We are proud of them. You see that thing? Fabulous.
How far do you think this thing can go?
Oh, for me, I think we can be in the semi-final. Trust the boys and trust the coach.
Coming into this game, I was a little bit happy about the outcome of the results, but not to the satisfaction of how they played against Ashgold.
I think the scoreline, 70% of the job was done in Cameroon. Yeah, so adding 30%, I think everything is fine.
And how about the players? I'm sure they impressed you as well.
Yes, they impressed me, especially Kwame Conte. I mean, he did well. They did.
So that was the coach CK.ACKUNNOR'S. You heard first of all, he was excited about the win. He had a plan and it was executed perfectly. And now Kotoko will be drawn today in the CAF Confederations Cup draw that will be taking place later today. I'll bring you highlights of that draw and which group Kotoko will be placed in. Remember, the club stages will start next month, February, and we hope Kotoko do well and are able to come out on top in this competition. Now we go on to the fans. See how the fans were packed in after the game, and some of the fans feel that Kotoko can make it as far as the semi-final. I don't know what you think about that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. Where do you think, how far do you think Kotoko can go in this? They have done really, really well, and kudos to KUMASI, ASANTE Kotoko and their coach CK.ACKUNNOR'S. Now to my next story, and it has to still do with KUMASI, ASANTE Kotoko. Now, reportedly, Coton Sport, the GAROUA failed KWAME BONSU. Yeah, KWAME BONSU, KWAME Conte, as he's popularly known. They feel he's ineligible to play for Kotoko and are going to file a complaint with CAF. Yes, they want to file a complaint with CAF and say that that player is not eligible, and if he is found ineligible, Kotoko might have to be taken out of the competition and replaced with Coton Sport and GAROUA. That is the latest news I am getting. Now the story is on kick442.com, and it says a source of Coton Sport of GAROUA has confirmed that the club will write to CAF to complain about the ineligibility of ASANTE Kotoko midfielder KWAME BONSU. A source at the club said that they had gathered sufficient facts to prove that KWAME BONSU is not eligible to play for Kotoko of Ghana following his last commitment before he joined ASANTE Kotoko. The officials said they had attempted to table a qualification protest against the player before kickoff on the return game in Kumasi on Sunday, But the match officials, especially the match commissioner from Gambia, Martin Gomez, denied them the chance of doing so. 24-year-old KWAME BONSU lastly played for the Swedish side GAROUA between 2015 to 2017, but ran into all sorts of problems in his time in Sweden, and was even sentenced to 2 years imprisonment in his time in Sweden for sexually assaulting his wife. Now the issue about the same players' eligibility initially surfaced after Kotoko beat Coton Sport in Cameroon, but ASANTE Kotoko officials debunked the rumors on multiple Ghanaian local media platforms. KWAME BONSU played against Coton Sport in the first game in Cameroon, wearing jersey number 8 in the match forms handed to reporters, but had shirt number 3, and in the match commissioner's report, the name had in the jersey changed to number 5. On Sunday, KUMASI in Ghana, he used the jersey number 3, creating more questions about the player. Go.com had reported in July last year that the player and his Swedish club GAROUA had mutually agreed to terminate his contract, making him eligible to play elsewhere. It remains to be seen how Coton Sport will gather their evidence to back their claims against the former Heart of Lions midfielder. ASANTE Kotoko beat Coton Sport 5-3 on aggregate to book a place in Monday's draw. So today the draw will be taking place. I don't know how Coton Sports are going to do it, but they are keen on proving that KWAME BONSU is ineligible to play. I'll let you guys know as to and when I get more information on that. So to my next story, and it's about the Betway 14 tournament. It was a tournament that took place between Medeama, Aduana, Ashgold, and Liberty Professionals. Ashgold emerged triumphant in that cup, beating Medeama 4-0 in the final. Goals from Salia Otara, Mark Ejekum, Amos Nkrumah, and Richard Doji was enough to help them beat the Medeama SC outfit. Now, Aduana were last in the tournament. They were beaten by Liberty Professionals to make Liberty clinch the third place by beating Aduana Stars. Now, MVP was Richard Doji. Richard Doji proved to be the MVP. That was the best player of the tournament in that game, and it was great to see some of the teams in action. And as Liberty beat Aduana also confirmed the departure of one of their players, Stephen Anochi-Bedu. He has left the club. But over at the Betway Cup, I think it was great to see them in action. They played the match at the Wase Lenkley Sports Stadium, which is the traditional home for Ashanti Gold. It was great to see them. You can see some of the games in your pictures right now, the players in action in the pictures right now, and it was great. The Betway Cup, they won the trophy, they lifted the trophy. You can see them lifting the trophy here, and Captain Eric Donko was there with them lifting the trophy as well. It was great to see the players back in action. A great initiative by Betway, I have to say, to keep the players active. Some of them have not played in a while. Mostly the most active players have been ASANTE Kotoko and some of the local clubs. Kotoko also took part in some games over the weekend, and they played Sky FC on Sunday and the under 20 side. The under 20 side, if you haven't watched the highlights, it's over here. And they beat Sky FC yesterday 1-0 in their second friendly in as many days. So as Hearts of Oak there getting back in shape. As you know, the special competition by the normalization committee will start next month, and the teams are preparing in earnest for that tournament, and we hope they all do well. Now, my final story has to do with the Aduana Stars. As I said, he had confirmed the exit of the robust defender Stephen Anochi-Bedu following the expiration of his contract. The centre-back joined the Doma lads in 2015 from BA Stars following the demotion of Sunyani-based club in the said year. The belligerent defender has since blossomed, and results led to his call-up in the national under-20 team in 2016. Now, the defending Ghana League champions wanted to reunite with the former under-20 centre-back, but Anochi insists he has paid his dues for the Doma-based club. And for that matter, he wants to open a new chapter in his footballing career. In an interview with Cape Coast-based ATL FM, the mouthpiece of Doma-based club, Evans Opoku Mensah Maestro, confirmed that the hard-working defender had bequeathed the club. Now, it is true that Stephen Anochi has willingly left Aduana Stars after the expiration of his contract. In fact, he wanted to renew his contract, but he insisted that he wants to leave. So we had no option than to allow him to go and find his replacement. He exclusively told ATLFM. Ghana Stars are looking to name their new coach within this week. So if Ghana Stars are still without an eminent coach, I'll let you know when they announce their new coach and everything that comes with it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Kudos to KUMASI, ASANTE, Kotoko. They will be drawn today in the CAF Confederations Cup draw. I'll let you guys know how that draw goes. I'll even bring you highlights of the draw. Enjoy your day.